Now, you join me at a tremendously exciting moment. It's Into Your Head, number 240. We have a 5-minute window during which my recording equipment is temporarily working for a change. So I'm going to record this show. I'm going to perform the show. I'm going to record it onto this thing, and then I'm going to make it available to you, the humble and fuck. Now, you join me at a tremendously exciting moment. It's Into Your Head, number 240. We've a lot to get on with today. I want to get it done before this thing stops working again, because otherwise we'll have a big, something will go wrong, and we won't be able to record it, and then, I don't know what will happen then. It'll be the end of the world as we know it. 2012, as some people refer to it. I prefer to call it 2012. Sometimes I say 2,012, but I don't think you need a comma when you're writing the year. That's overdoing it. But no, that's let's see, where was I? I wasn't anywhere. I hadn't started yet. I hadn't got going yet. So wank. Now, you join me at a tremendously exciting moment. It's Into Your Head, number 240. We've a lot to get on with today. Hell of a lot, I can tell you. I have to squash all the... it's the day after the launch of the Apple iPad tablet. And I don't have one. I have a netbook. It's much better. It's got a screen and it's got buttons. And it's got... I can plug my iTelephone into it. Now that my iTelephone is working again. Not to say it was unemployed. It was unemployable because it was bricked. My iPhone telephone turned into a brick. That's the technical colloquialism. They say if your iPhone is dead and you can't get it to start up, they say, oh, you've bricked your iTelephone. Except they don't say iTelephone, they say iPhone. But I say iTelephone because that's what it is. It's a frigging telephone. You call it in this world. I believe you should call a spade a spade. Call a telephone a telephone. Call it an iTelephone to distinguish it from other telephones, because admittedly it does have things that set it apart from other telephones. For example, the ones that have the rotary dial, although there's an app for that, but nonetheless now, me. You join me at a tremendously exciting moment. It's Into Your Head, number 240. Hello, how are you? How's it going? How's she cutting? Cunna's taught to Kane. What's the French? I can't remember. Something. Oh no, I can't remember it. What's the French for hello? How are you? Bonjour. How the fucking hell? I can't remember any French. I learned French for 5 years in school. I can't remember a freaking word of it. I can't even remember the French for French. I think it might be Française, but I'm not sure. That might be the name of my granny's sister. Although I suppose it could be both, but it seems unlikely, seeing as she was from the west of Ireland. At least I assume she was from the west of Ireland. She seemed to spend a lot of time there, her whole life, for example. But nonetheless, you join me at a tremendously exciting moment. We have a show. My recording equipment is temporarily functioning, so we have another interim show to keep us going while we wait for my brand new Into Your Head studio to arrive. I'll tell you, when that happens, the shit's going to hit the fan, but in a positive way. It's going to be great. The shit's going to hit hit the fan, but it's not going to smell bad or anything. It's going to be, imagine that there's one of those automatic air fresheners that sprays every 30 seconds or when there's a strong smell attached to the fan, so it's not going to be a problem. The shit's going to hit the fan, and then the shit's going to fly all over the place, the non-smelly shit. Be perfectly clean as well, don't worry. In fact, it's not shit at all. It's what is it? Whatever you like. It's let's say it's beer if you like beer. If you don't like beer, insert something else there. Particularly if beer is illegal in your country or against your religion. But no, the shit's going to hit the fan in a good way. We're going to have a brand spanking new into your head with brand new sound quality. I'm going to have another podcast called This Week in Kildare, which will be of no interest to you whatsoever unless you're from Kildare or neighbouring counties. Well, it's going to be great for me. It's not going to be particularly fantastic for you now that you mention it, unless you care about me and my livelihood, I suppose. But no. It's a very exciting moment for me. I've been waiting 2 months for this frigging equipment to arrive. Looks like it might be finally on the way, although I haven't had a dispatch email yet, so that's a bit worrying. But let's pretend that's not happening. But no, stuff. Shite. Join me at a tremendously exciting moment. It's into your head, number 240. That's, of course, if you're going by the new thing where you're supposed to say it's 2010, not 2010, because that's the way we used to do it up until the end of the 1990s. Then it's show number 240, not 240. Of course, you Americans say 240 because you like to leave out the word and. You don't like to exert any extra vocal energy on putting in extra adjunctives or wherever the word and is. I don't know if the word and is an adjunctive. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's something else. The word de, I know that's the word de is the something participle or something. Oh, I forget. Oh, the definitive article. That's what the word de is. And there's only one definitive article, and it's the word de, and it's defined as the definitive article. So if you look up the word de in a dictionary, it'll say de is the definitive article, but you won't know what de is. So you'll have to. You won't know what that definitive article means. You'll only know that it is a definitive article, but you don't know what that means. Because the definition goes around in a vicious circle, so you only half know what that means. You shouldn't be using it at all if that's the case. That's like when we send spaceships up into space, but we don't really know how they work and how the people stay alive and come back down nice and safe, but we do it anyway. Absolutely ridiculous. The same with healthcare. They carry out all these treatments that seem to work, but they don't know why. Then we shouldn't be using the word de if we can't define it effectively. But no, I don't know if the word and is like that, if it's a one-of-a-kind thing, if it's called and the angular descriptive particle. I don't know. Maybe I'll look up the word and. Hold on a minute. Definition of and. The definition of and. Here we go. It's a logical operator that return. Hold on. A logical operator that returns a true value only if both operands are true. Well, at least that doesn't contain the word and, although it does. It does contain the word operand, which contains the word and, so I don't know if that's of use. It does point out, however, that together with, or along with, in addition to, as well as used to connect words, phrases or clauses that have the same grammatical function in a construction, 2 added to plus 2 plus 2 makes 4, 3 used to indicate result, give the boy a chance and he might surprise you, etc. So there you go. That's the word and sorted out. We still have to deal with this de thing though. Can we get a definition of the word de that doesn't include the word de in the definition? So you might know what it frigging means. Let's see. Definition of de. Here's a freaking dictionary. I suppose I should have stayed with the dictionary that I had open, but didn't realise I was going to be looking up the word there, because this show is done off the cuff. I didn't know what was coming up next. Let's see, there. Here we go. Oh, this might be useful. There. Oh no, it just says definite article. It doesn't say that definite article. It just leaves out the word "de" in this definition. So we don't know whether it's that definite article or that definite article, wherever that is, or those definite articles. Could be anything. That's even less useful. Leaving out information just because you don't know what it means does not make it any more helpful. Anyway, good morning.
Sit, Kofi, sit. Good cat.